Welcome to crypto's Wild West, the year 2017. Bitcoin had already captured the world's attention, but something new was brewing. Ethereum opened the floodgates. Suddenly, coins weren't just digital money. They were tickets to a whole new financial universe. Rocket emojis everywhere, coins mooning overnight. Twitter was on fire. Reddit threads ran for miles. And everyone, your cousin, your cab driver, your yoga teacher, wanted in. Welcome to Plugged in Crypto. Your connection to crypto, ICOs, initial coin offerings, became the new IPOs. No banks, no VCs, no gatekeepers. A project wrote a white paper, slapped up a website, and boom, millions raised in hours. All you needed was a pitch deck, a promise, and Ethereum. It was the digital gold rush. Some called it democratized fundraising. Others, a ticking time bomb. The barrier to entry? Basically zero. If you could deploy a smart contract, you could launch a token. And they did. Thousands of them. Tokens for cloud storage, for dating apps, for dental insurance. Some projects were bold experiments. Others were thinly veiled cash grabs. Legit or not, coins were everywhere. And investors were buying anything that moved. And then came BitConnect. It promised 1% daily returns. Guaranteed. Their conventions looked like tech raves. People cheered, leaders preached. But behind the scenes, a textbook Ponzi scheme. Eventually, it all collapsed, leaving lawsuits, memes, and wreckage in its wake. It became the cautionary tale of the ICO era. But not all ICOs were scams. Ethereum itself raised $18 million in 2014, long before the boom. Then came EOS, which broke records. Over $4 billion raised. Projects like Filecoin, Tezos, and Brave pushed the space forward. Buried in the noise were signals of real innovation. The problem? Few could tell which was which. Then the grown-ups showed up. Regulators started paying attention, and they weren't amused. The SEC dropped the hammer on unregistered securities. Subpoenas flew. Projects disappeared overnight. It marked the start of a long and ongoing tug-of-war between crypto and the law. And the chaos didn't stop there. Exchange hacks drained millions. Pump-and-dump groups ran rampant. Some coins surged 1,000% in a day, only to vanish by the weekend. People got rich. Others lost everything. It was no longer about building. It was about betting. Builders clashed with gamblers. Communities splintered. Trust eroded. Culturally, it was pure madness. Crypto Twitter became the town square. Memes moved markets. YouTubers crowned themselves experts overnight. Telegram groups and Discord channels multiplied like wildfire. Influencers cashed in. Hype drowned out signal. Yet somehow, the movement kept growing. And still, amid the wreckage, came progress. The ICO craze proved that global, borderless crowdfunding was possible. DeFi, NFTs, DAOs, they all trace their roots back to this moment. The tools, the tech, the talent, it didn't vanish. It evolved. The boom exposed flaws, but also inspired a generation of builders. The ICO era wasn't just a mania. It was a movement. A spark that ignited the next phase of the crypto revolution. Messy? Absolutely. But it showed the world that the future of finance wouldn't be built in boardrooms. It would be built online, by coders, dreamers, and anyone bold enough to try. And we're only just getting started. The ICO boom was wild, a frenzy of dreams, scams, and the seeds of real innovation. But underneath it all was the real breakthrough, the blockchain. In episode 7, we strip away the hype and explain the technology that powers it all, in plain English. So if you're learning something new, hit subscribe and don't miss what's next on Plugged in Crypto.